Insomniac for sleeping on my. It's a bad soundtrack. Read the script. Born in the motherland, headed straight down to the south. Tennessee mornings with pops, working 3 jobs. I knew that they struggled to get it. That's why I wanted to get it.
No idea.
Oh, there we go. Landslide, I painted over it. I don't need a vision board to show you I'm betting on myself. Made some choices for a profit.
You don't got no more soap.
That's my logic.
You don't got no more soap.
Just being honest.
You don't got no more soap.
Oh
shit!
Like a Maserati, deposit was looking real bare. Now I made a deposit, my closet looking super rare. Drove it really far. Crazy how did this happen? Wishing on a star. It's a celebration. I ain't talking Mardi Gras. With a little patience, you'll be eating Budokan. What you want? What you want? Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin.
There you go, hot.
Manufacture stack like that. And if you get intoxicated, tell the boy fall back. If it was back then, I'd be tripping off that. Took a little time just to get me on track. I went from snotty to snobby, got it like immune to everybody. This is stunt 101. Up in the club, throwing this 50s like hated to love it, I just can't get enough. Labels keep calling me, I said move if you call me please, or don't even bother me. They said oh my apology, they keep calling and calling. I keep stalling and stalling. Rookie of the year. Got it. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest.
Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah. Crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby, so you gon' see. Yeah. God power from my head and my feet. Yeah. This colossal. What I say is gospel. I cook this with love. They gon' eat it up and swallow me. I'm from the ghetto. Hey. Seen bodies in the street before I could tweet. I came from nothing. I turned a mustard seed into $1 million in the discussion. Had a TED talk with the higher me. Show me how to run it up. I need all my cheese. Every day that I wake up, I'm pinching myself. Can't believe that I'm really me. Popping shows in New Zealand. Boy, you is not eating, man. We do not play in the same league. I gave my mama some racks and she asked me if I'm selling. I said, mama, please. If I was, do you think I'd let you know? Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. This is God-given, so I thank her as I go. This gon' sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Yeah, God power from my head to my feet. Yeah, run up on me, maybe, so you gon' see. I did not chase, I just attract. What you put in, you get back. I'm screaming Campbell, then still hit the dancing and wherever I'm at. Feel like a champion, mamba mentality. I am the masterpiece, life is the crap. These love me and I can't resist it, but I'm only guilty of slipping too fast. Life is by legacy, what lies ahead of me, helping to get peace with his past. The bitty regular that I pack, 007 before you react. Don't think twice, my only advice from my granddad before he passed. Look to the stars, look at the sky at night. Tell me that heaven ain't black on everything I love. Try not to brag till you bring it up.
Shit, I know
block of opinions and I could give think of us. Duck jab hooks in it through the roof with an uppercut. Tell the truth, shut the devil up. In the booth, I'm untouchable. Crazy thing they.
He been acting for a team and he's been in the league before. I've played him.
Run up on me, baby, so you gon' see. Yeah, God power from my head and my feet.
Shit, the motherfucking the Redskins ought to be on available too. He keep bullshitting. Mm-hmm.
Let's go. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything.
Yeah.
You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Said I'm coming for everything. You good, but to be great, you gotta have confidence. The next level was legend. You gotta have accomplishments. In any league, they considering me dominant. Them long falls, you know the pit of defeat. I was hungry way before I got your support. I hopped off the porch around the time that y'all got awards. Lyrical exercise, this what I call a sport. The fourth bar,
I'm loaded up. Let me know when you're ready.
Remember me. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me.
Yeah.
That I said I'm coming for everything. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. The catamounts who talent don't average out. If your flow ain't nowhere near this caliber, that don't count. Competition get flattened out. Getting money like I went top 3 in the first round. My salary that amount. They want my style, but that ain't much to be flat about. I take it as a challenge when rappers calling my status out. One of the best, and they ain't my pedigree. You can have the rings, or we did it, AI's legacy. I got champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. That I said I'm coming for everything. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me.
I don't need to do that.
Just let the record show that
One
I said I'm coming for everything.
I just don't see it. I read the article, and when I saw the headline, I was like, huh? I find it just so hard for me to believe that the Lakers would just send him home, a la John Wall. Skip, I believe the Lakers can trade Russ. His agent said, basically, you're gonna have to throw in that extra pick. But Russ, the only way Russ gets traded for Skip is this. He and his agent who is gonna have to agree till you get him all out. We're trading for you to buy you out. Which actually, it's kind of like you're buying a car, but all you want is the frame. You don't really want the tie this thing, you just want the frame. They don't want the draft picks. They don't want Russ. That's why I believe they will buy him out.
It's not a conflict of interest.
With the business, West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things. That's expensive. They hit them
build up before an NFL game. Dad Rocky competed in the Rams-Bengals joint practice yesterday. And look at this brawl. Oh my goodness. Aaron Donald seemed to be holding 2 Bengals helmets and at one point swinging at least one before being pushed down to the ground. It was the third incident of the day that led to the remainder of practice being called off. These guys are feeling a little spicy, shall we say. Shannon, big deal or not a big deal?
Man, sometimes we really want to get out of practice. Because Mike Shanahan used to tell us all the time, if you got enough into the fight, we're not practicing hard enough. So I stayed away from the practice. We did too much running against skill position players. And the fight normally takes place between offense and defensive line. Skip, look, I get it. It's not a very good look, but this is practice. The NFL got to stay out of this because you're going down a very, very slippery slope. And Skip, I know the media gets an opportunity to see some of the practices, so I don't know if you were able to stay long enough, but fights happen at practice, and they get very, very heated. And so I don't want the NFL to intervene. And I know, Aaron, this is not a very good look, but I'm not surprised that Aaron Donald was in the middle of it. If you watch him on Sunday, Skip, the first thing that he does when he feels threatened, he grabs a guy's face mask. You control the head, you control the body. And I don't know how the hell he got 2 helmets. I've seen guys snatch a hell 1 helmet, Skip. How the hell he got both hands full of helmets. And he has one that hit somebody over the head with it. It seems to me it got really heated. Somebody did a little extra pushing. Somebody did a block that wasn't supposed to happen in practice. And Aaron might have went over the line. But Skip, I'm looking at it, it's not a big deal because I've seen it happen before in practice. And as long as you get these joint practices, because the stars are not playing in preseason games, Skip, you're gonna get this. And I've seen it happen when we have joint practices. And I've seen it happen when our own practice. We get fights.
Right.
So it's not a big deal to me.
Shannon Sharp. I didn't play, but I covered your game for a long time. I've watched you closely for a long time. I've never seen anything like what we're seeing in this video. Which is why, for me, from a distance, this is a huge underreported deal. And I believe if this were anybody but Aaron Donald, the best player in football, says Shannon Sharp, probably be voted by the players once again, the #1 overall player in football when they release the list on Sunday night. He'll be up there. I won't doubt he'd be #1. But if this had been anybody but Aaron Donald swinging helmets, there would have been some bloodshed, and somebody somewhere would be levying some kind of fines or punishment. It can't come from Commissioner Goodell, but somebody on one team or the other would have to drop hammer on said player because this went completely over the edge. This is no laughing matter to me because, to your point, at one point, Aaron Donald has a helmet in each hand, and he's swinging with all his might. And as you well know, if you have a helmet in your hand and you're swinging it at somebody who doesn't have that helmet on anymore, said helmet becomes potentially a lethal weapon. I mean, if you happen to catch somebody on the top of an uncovered, unhelmeted head, some real damage could get done. And I keep seeing the video, you can't see it up front, but he's swinging over the top and landing on somebody. I hope that somebody had a helmet on because there were no head injuries after this.
Even if you got a helmet on, if somebody takes their helmet and hits you inside your head with the helmet on, it hurts.
Well, isn't that what's called helmet-to-helmet contact? Isn't that the concussion protocol?
Yeah.
Isn't that why players get thrown out of games? Yeah.
Yeah, we had to be skilled. We played with TD. You know, TD had migraines.
Terrell
We
Davis.
had to be very careful when Terrell Davis. When he did something good, of slapping him upside his head. You know, we pound guys on the head. We had to be careful. We were trying to get his man migraine in the middle of a game. So we could pat him on his back or pat him on his butt or something. We could hey, good job, TD. Y'all want to talk about boy?
Yo, wow, one time, right? This is my first year playing like tackle football. My coach smacked me on my ass. I say, yo, this nigga is about to molest me. Yo, I was like, get off the couch. I was like, yo, this nigga just smacked me on my ass. And I ended up finding out he was my uncle. That don't make it any better, but I figured out what the fuck. Yeah, now I know that now. But at that time, I got my ass whipped by my principal, and I never told my mom, like, yo, this nigga just touched my ass. Like, what the fuck is going on? I didn't do anything good for him to touch my ass. What the fuck? I wasn't even on the field. I didn't even have equipment on. I had regular clothes on. What's going on?
He wants to my ass.
Not weird. Fuck.
Oh, his ass is more
Shit so crazy. A nigga that played on that team ended up going to the NFL. Yeah, the nigga Swan. Nigga won a Super Bowl. He won the Super Bowl last year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. A nigga that went to no, but that's not the point. It's just it's crazy. A nigga that you grew up with, like I knew that nigga since he was 11 years old. Shit, a nigga that played with Mo in high school went to the league and he won the Super Bowl last year. A nigga that played with Mo. Went to the league and made it to the championship and won the Super Bowl. Same. They was on the same team. They both didn't play though. And one of them is still on the team. The one that played with Mo is still on the team. It's just crazy. I know another nigga that went to the league. I can't think of his name though.
First off, get out the fucking. I want to do this, but I thought it was gonna take a long time.
This nigga need to hurry the fuck up, bruh. I might just send him an invite.
Who's gonna take that?
Who? Nah. Just want to get this shit over with. They got me a showering, so I ain't gonna. I shouldn't have no complaints today.
Shower, you got quiet.
And if I lose, they're gonna talk shit. This is a nigga that's search. Nah, nigga, I already searched. That's crazy. This nigga just texted me to search. Like, yeah.
Why would you do that?
Do what?
Why are you winning?
Yeah.
This is wet.
What?
Okay.
What do you mean?
That's why it's wet? Wet?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was sweating like shit. I told you that. I told you that. Oh shit!
Why are you fucking with me? Why are you okay? Calm down. Relax. Right here. You're like, really?
The stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017. We are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Houston Texans.
Bless you.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And he'll be stopped.
Yo, sit the fuck down, you heard? God damn.
Shy of there at the 24.
You ordered my what's the name? What's the thing?
Throwing first play is Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Well, this defense for the Texans, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, down at the 33. Now it's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
One of the league's best and most consistent wide receivers in his 10th season in the league. Keenan Allen is just automatic at this point. Nice catch from him there for a first down. 100 catch it.
Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen, his his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Chargers 7, Texans 0.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. First and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's got room. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 22. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
The Texans are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. They got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself in an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking, if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot. Find a way to win some games and keep moving forward.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Mills to Pierce. They set up the screen. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Charger drive about to get going. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Throwing again on second down. Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Running on first down, Eckler. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 44, Herbert. Allen's got it, complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. It's complete to Williams. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21. The Chargers' passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Again, Herbert. That's taken in by Eskridge, complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Texans 3.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 15.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Jet sweep now. Here's Collins. And some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. A gain of 37. For a play that didn't look like much at the snap, that jet sweep turned into a big play in a hurry.
And how about how they ran the play? Because they obviously caught the defense out of position and not expecting that one, and that turned into a nice chunk of yardage. But how about the execution on the handle? Sometimes we see the jet sweep action forward, so the inference to the ground is just an incomplete pass. Here, you got to execute it well, otherwise it's a fumble.
They'll run here with Pierce. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll try to run with Pierce. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. Let's think here. You're still just in the second quarter. You taking the 3 points?
I am taking the 3 points, and I'm just relying on my defense here. Show them you have a little confidence in them, and let the offense know, nice drive. Come back next time. We'll go get 6 then, but for now, we'll take the 3.
Now Mills on 4th down. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Moore. He will return it. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Charger drive about to get going. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points. But then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 more yards there and another first down. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Mike Williams, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have retaken the lead. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with this quick strike offense.
I thought you weren't going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
To throw, Mills. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Looking to throw is Mills. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And that's caught inside the 30. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Herbert. Going back to Allen, he's got him again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Herbert back to the air. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Dwayne Eskridge, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Texans 10.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Mills. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will get to him behind the line, but they're out of timeouts, remember, and the clock continues to wind down. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fielded just inside the 20. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Their own 33-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
These two clubs running through their final halftime adjustments. It's just about time to get back at it. And for the call of the second half, we go back out to Houston, H-Tag, and Brandon Gaud.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Is good. Makes the score Chargers 28, Texans 10.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over first down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
On 1st and 10, Mills. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Mills to throw it. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. He's going to keep this again. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point good by Hopkins. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Chargers 35, Texans 10.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Going for it with Pierce. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mills got his man complete over the middle. That's Pierce. And they work this well upfield across the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers 45.
Mills to the air again. Got this in the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 28. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Houston Texans. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A first down throw for Mills. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the third. On 2nd and 10, Mills gets the dump off to Pierce. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Now Mills. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's taken down the net before reaching the 10-yard line. 21 yards here on 3rd down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Mills now. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Chargers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Boy, so another interception, CD. And it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And that one complete downfield to Allen. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 10 yards, and it's 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
On 4th down, Herbert. That is caught. It's Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And he is going to lose yardage here. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chargers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Texans 10. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
He had to fight for every yard on that run, shook himself free of a tackle, and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
On third down, here's Pierce. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's done his part sailing past the century mark on the ground with rushing yardage, but his team, a different story.
Yeah, they're down big in this ball game, so sometimes you wonder to yourself, how much of that is him with a great performance, and how much of that is the defense just loosening up because they have a big lead.
Another carry for Pierce. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 137 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all game long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Pierce gets this one running right. And he's got some space here. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Chargers, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for Houston, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.